was listening to Monica Crowley, WABC, yesterday, April 30th, 2011, away in New York City. And she brought up a very interesting tape of Mr. Obama, Chairman Obama, talking about having their feet stuck to the fire. And definitely bad grammar. I should talk, but then again, I'm not president of the United States. I'm not on the Harvard Law Review either. But it's very interesting for such a learned man. Um, he gets away with stuff that George Bush would not get away with. George Bush was constantly under attack by his language, being a dumb idiot, and they're able to question how he got into college, but no one's asking how Obama got into college, who paid for it, how he got the money, who funded this gentleman, and but it was very interesting to hear him say putting their feets Feets in the fire. Um, I find the double standard that there is between Mr. Bush and Mr. Obama between night and day. And I was critical of Bush on the border policies, a bunch of stuff, and yet a lot of people who voted for Obama, for them to even think of anything bad about him or strange, it's like it's a painful thing for them. I mean, it's like they're committing Harry or something if they even suggest a thought that there's something strange with Mr. Obama. Um, he's definitely done everything possible to ruin this country, despite what he says. He's gotten us involved in another war, another theater, splitting up the use of these predators instead of concentrating where we should. There's even information that we've been blowing up a lot of innocent people over in Afghanistan, that were just innocent victims. It's not a big deal because we did it. We're the United States. I don't know. Am I becoming a pacifist? The interesting thing I heard on the internet, not the internet, the radio, I think it was ABC, is that there are no more war protesters anymore. See, war protesters only protest things that Republicans are involved with. When Bush was in, both Bush 1 and Bush 2, when they went to war, there were protesters all over the place. When Obama goes to war, when Obama takes over the Afghanistan operation, there's more people dying in the time that he had it, and more than the people who died in the entire time prior to this. There's not a problem. There's no, like I said, the Democrats cannot be critical of Obama because their heads will blow up and they'll die a horrible death, or at least so they think. But yeah, there are no war protesters anymore. Now, if you can muster up 100 people in a protest against our incursion and killing innocent people in Libya. In fact, there's all these theoretical atrocities that were going to take place. There's atrocities being taken place in Syria. That doesn't seem to be a problem at all. So we should let Italy go into Libya and deal with it. They're getting all the oil there. They're the ones who started this whole thing. They started, I guess, that monarch that Gaddafi threw out. So I guess we're like the monarchs of England and stuff. We like that form of government or something. That's preferable to a guy who's supposed to be free his people. He turned out to be just as bad, but that's not the point. We shouldn't be there. We don't have enough money to be there. And we're printing money like it's going out of style, and there's going to be untold inflation that someone's going to have to deal with. So anybody who has any nest egg put aside is going to be worthless. It'll be like those German Reichsmarks after World War I. I think it was they brought wheelbarrows of money to buy something, and that's where we're headed. But anyhow, going back to Obama, there was a video that I saw, and I heard Obama telling the people to pound salt, the veterans, that they should have thought about getting injured before they joined up because it's an all volunteer, and that they should be willing to use their own health insurance plans, not rely on the Veterans Administration. And it's all written out in the news. I mean, they can't, all the VFW and American Legion people pleaded with him, and he didn't want to hear about it. And eventually, when the itchy hit the fan, then he changed his mind, and now he's so pro soldier, it's unbelievable. But to try to find that video, which I saw very easily prior on YouTube, you can't find it anymore. It disappeared. So you wonder who made that disappear. And I'm also wondering where you can find that video of Obama talking about putting their feet to the fire. Seems that might not be around either. Does that tell you anything, folks? If you can find it, let me know. But once again, there's like one or two references on the internet. Monica Criley, and the one reference is of Monica Criley talking about feet to the fire. Be a good bumper sticker, wouldn't it? Anyhow, that's the deal. Hopefully, I'll be back in Tawanda shortly, and have a good day.